It's live. It's live. I think I'm alive. Are y'all alive, chat? Hello, hello. Good morning. How are y'all? Happy Wednesday, pals. Good morning. Missed the show, but I assume it was good. You assume correctly, Bleep. You assume correctly. It was very good. I mean, excellent. Maybe the best ever. Just kidding. It was a good show. It's always a good show. Good morning. Is Mike here? I don't know yet. We just came on live. But you're free to email him. Pandemic Bruce. I see you working. Good morning, Gamma Gamma. Clarude. Yes. All right. So this is the part of my week where I stare confusedly at the stream. Because we just did the podcast. And I expelled all the thoughts from my brain. And now I need to have new thoughts. So do y'all have any thoughts? I do have 2 new thoughts. Tony fell asleep during the show. That's actually a good move. Like, I am very pro napping. As a matter of fact, when I get to the gap between ending the podcast and starting the stream, I went and checked on the kids, checked on the dog. Daughter was still not up, so she was still in bed, so that's what you go. Which paper did you say is restocked? The Croquis 60 GSM pad, 60 GSM cream pad at Jet Pens. So it's just a pad. Moramon Croquis 60 GSM cream. It's the sheets that I use, like that I punch in here. So they just come in like a loose pad. And that's the paper I'm enjoying for fountain pens right now. Speaking of which, I was checking emails because I need to check my schedule for the rest of the day. I think I have a call at 1 or 2 o'clock. Just a bottle of Ackerman on the background. Right there. No big deal. Patrick LaFole, what up? I invoked your name in vain yesterday. I said, yo, where's Patrick been at? I was talking about knives. And I said, and that reminded me of you. So you should be happy. That's how I remember you. Except I remember you for more than that. I remember you won that cool pen. All right. So thank you for 12 months of subbing. You are awesome. All these random stream times giving me trouble. I feel you. Good morning, Aurelius. How are you? I don't consider you tardy today, Aurelius. I think you're well within the standard time of arrival. What is the podcast equivalent of snow blindness? Do you end up stationary blind after podcasting and then coming on here to talk pins some more? Yeah, that's the thing. But it kicks in like after a few minutes, right? It's like the initial gap is like weird. Like we start and like, oh, wait, I just finished and I talked about all the things I wanted to talk about. And then once we get in the flow here, and like I already want to talk about like the new Pelican that we didn't get to talk about on the show today, right? We didn't really have time to squeeze that in. And I want to talk about the email. That's what I was saying a second ago, squirrel, that CW Pencil Enterprises just, that's a good question, Franz. I will answer that. That's an easy one. Just sent an email that they're going to have their own planner with Emilio Braga, those notebooks that I tried, that I've ordered, I have not tried, that I need to test. They'll eventually have a planner for the fall, I guess, going into next year. So I need to test that to see if that's a planner option for next year. So that's that just came in my email between time to finish and now. So the question is Cosmo Air Light or Tomoe River Paper, which would you daily drive? It's Tomoe River Paper, and it's not close for me. I do not like Cosmo Air Light past like a sheet. Like I just don't enjoy the feel of Cosmo Air Light, and I am a prolific non-fountain pen user, and I don't think it's awesome on that. And while Tomoe isn't awesome on that either, I think it's a little bit better because it's a firmer page. I don't like that softness and that magazine page feel that Cosmo has. So there you go. Let me write this down. I heard the edible notebook part. Did you see the video in Paper on Slack? No, I did not. Oh my gosh. I need to see that. Really, Cosmo Air Light will fit in that ranking? That's interesting. It's so different. Again, like, I'm a person whose daily driver is bank paper. So if you're familiar with bank paper, that should give you kind of a taste of what type of paper like I'm good with for my daily usage paper. Right? So anything Japanese, Cal, that's probably my list too. I'm guessing. What non-Japanese? I enjoy Leuchtturm. Leuchtturm ahead of Cal. Tomoe River Paper or Cosmo Air Light if you had a daily driver choice. Openness and hello. Any ideas on where to find Ackerman lately? I think Ackerman has just been a little bit delayed in their manufacturing and ordering. Distribution and delivery. I think they're a little bit behind. Brad received my Pen Addict Musgrave pencils yesterday. Thank you. Love them. Awesome. Hope you like them. Those were fun to do. Like, that's a fun thing that I just wanted to do. Wanted to have like a cool, fun, unique pencil and just do something fun with it. And, it's cool. I like them. I like having things like that in the Pen Addict shop. So, yeah, dig them. Oh, we have headphone hair. Headphone hair's going. It's not too bad today. I am working on my interview questions with Ben Walsh, which is who is going to join me on the show, technology permitting, next week. You never know. I say that we're going to do it. You never know how it goes. Could have a last minute pivot. Hang on. We're now doing podcast work for next week with ad spots. See, I'm working on my questions for Ben. I think it's going to be easy. Real easy peasy. First interviews with people are generally easy. Which I'm about to do a second interview with Tony for friend of the show. That's going to be a little bit more challenging, I think. But fun, nevertheless. Wow. That was a very southern word, nevertheless. Can only hang out for another 10 minutes because I'm in next online school class. Nice. Well, you should definitely pay attention in class. My kids would not be allowed to watch Twitch while they were doing online class either. All right, coordinating. I know we have plenty to talk about. Actually, we do. I was actually thinking about that last night. We're going to record this soon, Tony. I will hit you up, but not today or tomorrow. Hey, Brad, I won something May 26th. Want to make sure you got your email and mailing address. I just did a bunch of catching up with that. Let me tell you in 1 second, because I'm going to do that shipping tomorrow, but let me see which batch you were in, because I have that all here. Yep. You're actually the top entrant on the list. That means you were the oldest email I had, Greg. So yes, you were on the list. It will ship out tomorrow. So yeah, as the number one entrant on the list, that means you were the oldest email in the book. You were also driving when I won. Stop telling me that. OSU had to email me yesterday after the fact, after he won, driving in the car. It's like, sorry, I was telling you I was driving in the car. So, have you made an attempt to have your kids into the fountain pens? Yeah. They like them. They don't love them, right? They think they're cool. At the moment they're using them, they like them. Like, they've both had Pilot Kakunos. They've both had some old Pilot Parkers that Nick has given them. And they like the idea of them. but they don't have like the daily need to use them. What is that? Oh, I see. Sorry, one of my daughter's here showing me here. So it's not really about like the nib, Bruce, for them. It's just like the experience. It's like it's cool, but they don't want to do their schoolwork in that. Like my daughter likes the colorful gel ink pens right now, and my son likes the retro 51s, and he likes pencils. Like when I got my new pencils in, like he's the one that wanted a dozen of the pencils, where I gave my daughter, a bunch of gel ink pens, right? So that's kind of what they're working on right now. So they like fountain pens, they just don't have a desire to have them in their workflow right now. How's the SXR 38 Jetstream been in the roadie? Stick with the 0.7. Right now, I think I stick with the 0.7. But the 0.38 is still in the testing phase. Actively testing. And I still think I'm going to go back to the 0.7. Is he stealing Black Wings off your desk? No. He doesn't care too much about the style as long as it's like cool enough and he likes how it writes. And like for the kids too, they have to have erasability that I don't necessarily care about, right? So they're gonna want them to erase well. So that's also goes into the equation where I don't always consider the erasability. Like I like the Black Wings so much, their erasers are garbage, right? But that doesn't affect me. Like I could care less, because I generally don't even erase my pencils. Hey, Schmevelin. Honestly, the same. I didn't get in until I was 15, 16 with all the cool ink. Learned school paper. I use your pencil, V5, or juice. You cannot go wrong with a pencil, V5, or juice. Like, that's the ticket, right? The only thing that moved the needle for my kid was the I'll Go old Blackwing Diana. Otherwise, he's just whatever. Yeah, like every now... I'm wondering... So, like, my son definitely likes the Retro 51s, right? Because that has a lot... The Retro 51 has a lot of oh, cool moments. And he likes how it writes. So, back to you, Terps. I don't have a final answer for you yet, but that's the way I'm tracking. Those Pen Addict Musgraves are magnificent. Like them better than the Black Wings. Yeah, so I asked around and tested. At first, I was just going to go with the stock Musgrave HB, like their stock base thing. Then I was like, if I'm going to do this, can we at least do one of your specialty cores? And so we asked around and pulled out some of the ones that I had for testing. And I knew I did want to do the Tennessee Red core, which they use for that. And I kept coming back to the Harvest #1 in that it's different a little bit in the softness and darkness from your standards, but it's pretty close. And I enjoy the feedback with that pencil, so I just enjoyed using it, and it was worth like the little premium that core was to make that decision. And I got to do the #1 logo on there. Like they were like cool with me stamping the 1 on there, which I really wanted to do. I don't know that I would have done it if I couldn't put the 1 on there. So yeah, it's the Harvest 1. And they're like, yeah, cool. Yeah, do that. Well, we have to make a unique stamp for this, so let's just put that on there. What's your EDC pen, ink, and paper journal recently? That's actually what we talked about on the show today. Have you seen the Blackwing pencil extenders? Was that not an April Fool's joke? Was that for real, Evan? I caught wind of that this morning, saw an image, and I was like, oh no. And then I didn't dig in time enough to see, like, is that for real? But back to you, Carol. I'm glad you like the pencils. You can go wrong with Ropex. That is the correct statement, Tam Servo. Keep forgetting to go to Twitch for the after show. Yeah, we just chit chat. So what we talked about, what I'm using right now is the most expensive pen I own, because you should use, if you pay for a pen, you should use it. It's the Namiki Milky Way. Namiki Yukari Milky Way. So yeah, it's great. It has Palette Shizuku Tsukio in a stock fine nib, and I'm writing on, I'll put this up on Instagram in a minute, but this is how I do my show notes when I have my laptop And so when I'm doing the podcast, y'all see me record the live one, the one-sided one. It's not Urushi, it's Maki. Well, I guess it's got an Urushi underlayer, but yeah, it's the Maki finish. I'll show you in a second. But I usually have my laptop and my boom mic out here because I use a different audio setup for the podcast than I do for the stream. So I'll sit and have like my pen and my page and my keyboard. My laptop's usually right here. I've moved it since we're done recording, and then I'll sit here and this is like my note sheet. I'm gonna put this on Instagram for the show in just a minute. All right, let's look at this. Is there any what's the question? Pens, paper, pencils. Is there any difference in the feed itself between nib sizes? 580 ALR fine versus stub? No. Pens, pencils plus. There's not on those. You can swap those around. All right, Evan, let's look at this. God, it's for real. This is not a joke. Presented without commentary, I think is the correct is the proper choice here. Okay. Employed an engineer to come up with the idea who couldn't find a job anywhere else. I feel attacked because this is basically the solution I'd built, but within a razor location. I'm an engineer. The price is probably fair for manufacturing and design. If you go through a lot of pencils, it would be a useful thing to have. I don't dislike it. I also don't get it. It's like, as an engineer, like, you also have to ask the question why, right? And like, you're solving a problem for yourself, but is it a problem that needs to be solved universally? And that's where I lose the plot a little bit. I will reserve judgment until I get one. What's up, Claire? I will reserve judgment until I use one. Like, I think that's fair. I mean, it's $10. There's not much to judge, but like, I get it. Like, I get it. I understand. Yeah, pencil extenders holders are a thing that exists for standard pencils, so I guess Blackwing wanted a competitor. Like, I get it, but Blackwing decided to have a flat ferrule and eraser holder. That's the iconic design that this company is known for. We're now telling you, it's almost telling me that our design is a bad idea, so here's a way around it. Like, it's telling me two different stories. That's why everyone cuts off the end of the Blackwings when they get to this point. I want to get one of these. I will reserve judgment. I think this could be cool. But I'm having genuine difficulty with this as a product, because now you're telling me our original design's flawed. This is where I just overthink these things. Like, I have too many thoughts on I should just let this be like a very simple product and like go for it and do that thing. But it's But I am just it's it's a little I swear to I thought this was a joke. I thought it was like an April Fool's joke. Yes, so bleep, I think it's fair to try this, and my opinion might change. Because like the eraser thing doesn't even bother me because I don't really use the erasers. I use Blackwing erasers are an aesthetic feature for me, right? That's why I changed the colors of my erasers to match like the cool uh to match like cool colors and match with the pencils. Like that's my thing with the Blackwing erasers. I just don't know that this is the right execution. I think I I think it ruins the Blackwing aesthetic. Like why are you buying a Blackwing? One, it's a great pencil. Two, it's an iconic design. And like I have a box of a dozen. Like I'm cool not using the last inch. I don't know. I will get one and try one of these. I am not. I don't want to dismiss it. I think it could be useful. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. See you, Andrew. So yeah, could be good. Could be good. Could you not just make a plug that lets you plug another pencil in the back? When I saw the first image of it, I thought it was going to be a double-ended pencil. I would rather that. Like when I thought, my first thought was it's a joke. My second thought was, ooh, we can do a two-sided pencil. I'm just wondering if both of those were better decisions than what it is. I will try it. I will reserve judgment. I don't have high hopes. All right, let's talk about the new Pelican. You could easily, yeah, you could totally, this is like easily 3D printed, right? And you've already made one. Yeah. What was, I missed this. Where is the, it's like duct taping a sharpened cart? Where's that comment? It's like duct taping a sharpened cot to the back of your Porsche because it doesn't have enough trunk space. That's actually really good. And we will fully credit that. I like it. I will order one of these for the greater good because maybe it's good. Also, like I fully admit that I'm not like knee deep into the pencil community, like our good friends at the Erasable podcast. So like my commentary like on the Blackwing Palominos, which I thought was just an egregious money grab. Like I'm willing to be wrong on those type of things. Like I'm just trying to understand like why these things have to happen. And like from a business perspective, I like think about what is this decision about? And that one just seemed about money for me. This one, I don't know what it's about. It's not about money because it's $10 product. There's no way they're like this isn't a big money maker. So I fully admit that I'm not the pencil. Rewizzles. Oh, sorry. We're talking about. I'm just catching up on From my office, I thought it was a long eraser. Yeah. Where's my 1 foot long novelty Blackwing eraser? What I need, Galantium, is the 1 foot long novelty eraser with Blackwing across it, and I'll put it up on the desk right here. That would be an awesome display piece. You know, give me a 1 foot long Blackwing eraser with the Blackwing logo on it. Drop it up on the shelf. Done. I would buy that before this. I can't remember the last time I used a pencil long enough to require an extender. All right. We're deep into my 18. You think that one was a money grab? You're correct. Yeah, like I thought it caught me really. I felt that was really strange decision. I wonder if there's any market for a novelty pencil that cores an eraser. They have those temporarily, or it's not even a novelty pencil. They have art pencils that you can sharpen that are eraser cores. The 1 foot long eraser would come with an 11-inch ferrule. That would be hilarious. That's what they need to do. All right, what is this head full of ideas? Oh, that's... Huh. Now, this is a situation. How classy is that? But the problem for the Blackwing is obviously the ferrule in place to begin with. So this is a great look if you like the Blackwing style on the Blackwing eraser. But this doesn't, what's funny, but it doesn't fit a Blackwing pencil, Tam Servo. That's the kicker. That's why Blackwing has to come up with that. This doesn't fit the pencil. Right, you just rip the ferrule off, but that's what they're trying to avoid. Like, I hate that. I don't want to believe that a company is telling me our product is so good. By the way, just rip this part off to put different parts on there. Like, I understand the idea of just pulling the ferrule off, and then you have lots of cool extenders you can use. This is great, though. Like Palomino, that's why they had to come up with that extender, because they're never going to tell you, even though that's what the secondary market does, is rip the ferrule off. Palomino's going to go, step one, pull the ferrule off. What are some good pens for under $200? Exclamation point top 5. We'll give you all the answers. Although I need to update. That's on the short list to do, is updating the list. So just type in exclamation point top 5. And that's a good starting point. So, chaos. We should have a chaos. We should have a chaos pen command, shouldn't we? We got to find the ultimate. If y'all can convince me you found the ultimate chaos pen picture, it's got to include the pen and it's got to include Sylvester Stallone. Then we can do a chaos command to link to that image. It's got to be out. That's got to be easy to find. Like a GIF that pops. Can you command a GIF to launch on your screen? I'm sure there's probably ways. All right, I was going to look up the new Pelican. Have y'all seen the new Pelican? Where was that, Schmevlin? If you're here, let's see if I can pull it up here. I don't want to browse all over the internet while we're streaming, but if I can find this link and get it quickly. Or if someone wants to put the new Pelican 600, Applebaum, thank you. That's what it was. What is their Instagram handle? Is it Pin? Is it Pinin? Pinin, there it is. Apple Boom Pinin. All right. This is the first image. Have a fun lurk, Galantium. Thank you. Oh, I missed Schmevelin's lurk. My bad. That's why I like that lurk command comes in handy. DJ Cognac, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. This is their traditional, even supposing. This is their traditional packaging for this series of the 600 pins. Like, what you really got to get to is this. Like, this is what's interesting, right? That's a good green. How many of this series? So we've had white, turquoise, pink, purple. Was there like a brownish caramel one or no? How many have been rhodium trim? Have any of them been rhodium trim? That's what I'm trying to determine. Like, I'm not the Pelican guru. White was rhodium trim. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So the white silver one. So none of the other color, purple, pink, and turquoise. That turquoise looked really good with the gold, not gonna lie. I'm a little bit surprised they did gold. The last Peter Draws pins are in stock at Gold Spot right now. Those are the Narwhal collaboration. Is that correct? What nibs did they have on those? I thought that was a cool design. What's the size on the 600? No, it's bigger than the 400. 200, 400. So it falls in the middle ground. So 200 and 400 are the same barrel size. 600 is a step up barrel size, then 800's up, and then 1000's up. So, yeah. Morning pen and paper arrived yesterday. They even survived abuse from UPS, which included a bulk for the damage. Okay, I was actually worried about that package. I didn't have a good way to ship the size of that pad to protect it well. I was legitimately worried when I was packing that. I hope it's okay. Glad it's okay. And sorry for the damage, and I'm glad that it's nothing really damaged. Purple had gold if it had rhodium, but whatevs. I almost think, I think the purple would be better with rhodium and the green better with gold. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, that's picking nits. They all look great. I think this works better with gold, is what I'm getting at. Where the turquoise I thought was perfect with the gold, and then the purple. If the purple had the silver, like I might have gone for that. I like all of these. I have none of them. I like all of them. That's my story, my life story with Pelican, is I like them all. I have none, which is not true. I have two, but I don't need any more. I wish this had gold trim. Yeah, it genuinely caught me off guard. I was like, oh, what is different about this pen? And I was like, it's rhodium trim. And like this one seems tailor-made for gold, but just me. I just joined just in time to see something pretty that I can't afford. Well, I have none of these pens. Like, it is pretty though. Me and Pelican's nibs just don't get along. Too light green for yellow gold? Maybe. White transparent one is your favorite? All right, so what's the next color? Are they going to keep going? They've kind of hit the right colors. There's no red, orange. Pink is your red color. Does Pelican have any rose gold hardware? I'm guessing they do. I have a few Pelican nibs I like. Yeah, I should probably get mine modified. I should probably get my extra fine in like a cursive italic, and then it would probably be like my favorite nib ever. I already think they're the best nibs. They just don't work for me. A truer blue, like a dark. The older white green tortoise gold is gorgeous. I'm not aware of any rose gold Pelicans. I wonder why. Like, I don't care. I'm just curious because they have so many colorways that will look good with rose gold. No big deal. They're just out of a curiosity thing. Orange stripe. All right, orange stripe with rhodium or orange stripe with gold? I don't think that's an easy answer. I think that's probably like a 50-50 split. But I don't know. It's like with Pelican, maybe it's just because I've seen all the colors of this before. I don't see them doing an orange, but maybe I didn't see it. But they've done like these other green colors before. And it seems like they do pinks and turquoises and purples regularly. And they did the white. Maybe the rhodium gold would make it look like cheese. Yeah, rhodium probably has to be on orange, you're thinking? Maybe because this is lighter and it comes with already the white cap and the white section and piston knob. Yeah, they don't do orange very much. I've actually looked at, like, you got to look at some vintage orange ones, like, are amazing, but they're impossible to find. Hey, Cocolina, good morning. Rose gold is terrible because for most alloys, the copper that makes it reddish leaches out over time, leaving you with plain gold and copper poisoning. Rip. So yeah, I don't know what, like, oh, they could do a yellow. I think they could pull off yellow better than they could pull off orange in this series. Hey, Spark. Welcome. Glad you joined us. Did somebody say yellow? Spark, we talk about pens and paper here. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, we're super, super glad to help. Anything. And we don't just talk about fountain pens. We talk about everyday pens. As a matter of fact, I'm going to review this. Limex way earlier than I thought I would. I think yellow is the play. If we have pink, purple, green, white. Fountain pens are everyday pens. No fight from here. You have a couple of pens. You only need one. Right? Isn't that what we always say? But what shade of yellow? There are so many. Not too light. I don't know what shade you'd call it. I'd say sunshine or darker. I don't know. Sunshine or darker, but I don't even really know what that means. Like lemon is too light for that pen. Sunshine, sunflower. The yellow they use in the Toledo. I don't know that one. Do I know that one? I've been loving a mocha color on pens lately, maybe by Kaweco for that reason. That's an awesome color. I totally agree. Pelican does good mochas too. So then Mike, in the pre-show, that's what we looked at. We looked at the Pelican. And couldn't fit it into the show. And then he sent me one we are going to hold for a later show. The Rama Keyboard Company, RAMA, is making a pen. So we will talk about that on 2 weeks. 2 weeks notice. Because I'm going to talk to Ben for next week. Yeah. So mark this day, streamers. 1 year from now. Let's see if we can remember what we said about this green pen. If they do another one, what color it's going to be. So that's my vote. Yellow is my vote. I really think, I don't even know what the options are. Oh, back to this. What the hell is going on here? Where is Nate Champion? Is Nate Champion in the chat today? Inky Converter sketched a picture of what she imagined my desk must look like out here in Wyoming. I asked the crazy dragon lady to make that image a reality, and she created this work of art. The details are so thoughtful, I could not be happier with it. Both these artists sell things on Etsy. Check them out. The sculptor also does commissions that are quite reasonable by now before the rest of the world figures out how talented she is. I thought the first pen should be New Treasures in the Horde, the Pen BBS Year of the Ox pen. That's the big one on the left, I think. A Mont Blanc Charlemagne and a Mont Blanc Alexander the Great. So much shiny, it brightens my day. No, that's the Mont Blanc. Where's the pen BB? That is insane. There's like Nate Champion. That is insanely cool. Oh, the dragon has a mustache, y'all. I didn't see that. So there's a grip pin holder, there's a tail pin holder, and then there's a gold pile pin holder, and then all the loose bits in the gold pile are pin parts. These are like all pin barrels in there. For those of you who may not be able to see it at home, are those nibs? Yeah, there's nibs in the gold pile. That's sick. Oh wait, are there more pictures? Oh, there's the sketch. John sitting on his hoard of whack ass pin shit. I am for that. That's the best. Here's the best part. Look how accurate that was now that we have this image into the final image. I imagine that's the creature that lives in the icebox of happiness and protects the goodies. Yeah, I think so. This is like a crazy accurate rendition of that artwork. Oxpin's the one coming towards the camera. Got it. This is hilariously good. Oh, this is amazing. And a place in the back to put an ink sample vial? Of course there is. Of course there is. Oh my gosh. This is so accurate. Oh my god. Thank you for that. We always need this kind of fun. That's a riot. That is sizable. Like, those are not small pins. Like that. That's all kinds of amazing. I love that. Oh, too cool. Too cool. Oh, speaking of the Icebox of Happiness, we're not going into it for today's giveaway because I've already broken it out here on the desk. We'll do that in a minute to give away. All right. What else? There's so much creativity in this space. I love it, and I just want to keep bringing that to the forefront if I can. Like, anything I can do to shine the light on everyone in this community, in this space, I'm going to do it. Sorry, I had to look at my phone real quick. Oh, my call's not till later. Sweet. Okay, good. Yeah, creativity is amazing. That's why I was talking about the notebooks on podcast today. If you haven't heard, you'll hear it later. And talking about the Etsy marketplace, which is somewhere that I don't really shop in, but I should, because there's so many unique notebook makers there. And like I know the planner community is huge on Etsy, and there's lots of things in there. I know you've been mentioning becoming Twitch partner. What benefits do you get? The only benefits I really care about are the more emote slots. After that, I really don't know. I think maybe some advertising revenue, but like, I'm not a very big stream. It's not a big deal. I want the more emote slots so we can have more fun in the chat. So I don't know if I get like 5 more of those or something like that. You got any plans to visit Yoseka for their reopening? I wish. No, Yoseka is going to be like a destination trip for me one of these years. We'll do like another New York stationary run. Go see our friends at CW. Go see the Fountain Pen Hospital. Go to Yoseka. Emotes. More emote slots are based on number of subscribers after partner, right? No matter how many subscribers I get right now, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I got to get partner, then it matters. Okay. Based on peak number of subscribers you've had. So, but then I'll at least have some more slots to play around with. So, Yoseka does such a good job with their packaging and personalization. They do a really good job. So I've had this sitting on my desk for days. They sent this to me with a recent order. I'm looking forward to testing it out. We got to give that a shot. Maybe consider giving it away. I don't know. It was a freebie. I should give it away. That's why you see people do subscriber drives trying to reach new emote slots. Got it. I'm excited to pop in later. I'm glad you found us, Spark. We love talking about pens and paper. I want that ink. Going to San Francisco trip this weekend's stationery shops, Mito and Lamy. Yeah, and there's a Daiso there too. Is there Kinokuniya? I was eyeing this ink. Does it have a sheen? I can't remember. Yoseka's got a good image on there. The sticker on the front is printed. Let's see real quick, and then we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll get out of here. I'm gonna need to go grab lunch. I can't remember if it has sheen. It's Kinokuniya in the South Bay. Anywhere, any other stationary things people should hit, Claire? Thank you for the follow, Sparklark. I appreciate it. Where's the ink? Where is the ink? There it is. All right, let me pull this up real quick. So it looks like there's a little bit of sheen on the edges. You can see it more. This is what you want to look for over here in like this space where it says Taiwan, like on the edges there. Like you're definitely going to get sheen in these big splotches, big wet splotches here. And you can see the red on the edge, but you can see it around the edge of the writing here. So yeah, I think it's going to look pretty cool from a nib. Nothing else worth writing about. Bittner's is Sausalito? Question mark. Carmel maybe. Hey Brad, does Goldspot normally reach out to people on their blogs to review products? Seems suspicious to me. Yeah, I mean they do. I'm confused at the question, Josh. Like I literally, like one of my tasks today is to get a new list of products to Goldspot for reviews. Near the Lamy store, there's a Leica gallery. Nice. Yeah, so this looks like a great ink, and I think there's probably a little sheen. Calo Verde, thank you for the gift sub. Really appreciate you. Yeah, Josh, if you want to elaborate on your question, I can help you out. I'm not super clear what you're asking. Send an email with more information. Okay, but like Goldspot sponsors penaddict.com. I get products from Goldspot to review. My reviews are independent of whether they give me things or not. I also buy things that I review from them. So, you know, I'm happy to talk about anything related to that publicly. Just so we're all on the same page. So, but yeah, shoot me an email. Glad to help. Definitely nothing suspicious about Goldspot. They're one of the stalwarts in the community. Rich Six, thanks for the 500 bits. That is awesome. When we get to New York, we're gonna have to have a meetup. Maybe we can do a fountain pen hospital thing again. All right. Let's do a giveaway. And then we'll call it a wrap. All right, so when I ordered my field notes, I made sure to order some from y'all, for y'all, not from y'all. That would be a lot if I ordered from each of y'all. So I have a pack to give away, and then I'm also going to include the one of the stamp sheets. They gave me a second stamp sheet with the order, like a pack-in giveaway. So this is just kind of a cool, like if you're a journaler or keep a journal and just put stickers on things, like this is a cool sticker sheet of all the processes that they use. I think it's kind of hilarious how they do these stamps. So this one says sheet printing, so it's got like a printer. This one says press checking, So there's like someone over the press with the little magnifying glass. Folio folding, spine stitching, book trimming, corner rounding, belly banding, shrink wrapping. So it's like the whole shipping process in there. So we're going to give away a 3-pack of the 50 and the sticker sheet. They did a good job and they're fun. Like, I like them. They really did a good job on this 50th. It's just right. Like, it's not over the top. It's classic Field Notes. It's kind of perfect. So I think they did really, really great. So, all right, let me set up a giveaway for this real quick. Thank y'all all for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow morning. I'm not going to have my camera ready for the Birmingham ink swatching, so my new top-down camera. But we're still going to do it. We're just going to go for it. Just in time. So I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow is Birmingham ink swatching testing. I think is the plan for tomorrow. Don't hold me to that, but that's like 95% sure what we're going to do. Do the stamps have the squiggly stamp edge? I don't think so. I think they're straight cut. Nope, they have the squiggly edge. Squiggle cut. Very cool. All right. Field Notes 50 giveaway. Exclamation point raffle. Let's do this. You don't have to be a sub or a follower or live in the U.S. Anyone can win. We are an equal opportunity giveawayer. Wide open. All right, what do y'all got planned for the rest of the day? Plans. I got to get some shipping done. I got to get some... Man, I did all the busy work. I did all the monthly busy work on Tuesday. That was yesterday. Definitely don't know what day it is. Driving your spouse to get their hair dyed. That's awesome. Work. That is not awesome. Work, then not work, then sleep. Work. Testing my new George Foreman grill. My boss pissed me off, so I'm checked out of work for the day. Finishing a quilt. Million work things for running a summer program. Yeah, that's a big load. Reading, then getting a massage. That is nice. Picking up a new TV. Second to last day of school. Congratulations. Painting a drawing of the Brooklyn Bridge. Very cool. All the work I should have been doing for the last hour. Sorry about that. Writing show notes for my non-stationary orbit podcast and starting to pack to go to a wedding. Packing for a move. Everyone's so busy. Busy's good. Driving kids around to after-school events. Preach on that. Being jealous of Llama's pajamas massage. Not killing my son for taking a box cutter to his computer screen. That's a move. That is an issue there. We know that. We know that well. Worked and playing with kids at the lake. Yoseka. Nice. Full report back here. Spark required next week or tomorrow even. Writing a blog for someone. Yeah. I'm also having to pay someone for writing those blogs today. That is on my task list. That is coming. Celebrating winning a giveaway. Oh yeah, I guess it ended. I should probably pick that. Ink splatters. It's the school's computer even better situation, Tessa. Wow. Pick up the dog from the vet. Pack for the move. Finishing work and entertaining my mother-in-law. That is a big day. All right, Kate. Let's see what you got. Pick a winner. Oh, Josh 905. Josh 905, you're already sending me one email. You now have to send me 2 emails. Josh 905. There you go. Winner in the chat. Whoa. Congrats, Josh. Have you won before? Have you won before, Josh? Was Alan here today? Can we make fun of Alan yet today? Josh, first time winner. Congratulations. Love it. You love to see it. All right, your name is henceforth taped onto the field notes that goes into the stack of the rest of the things that I have not shipped out yet. So we will get to those. That shipping is probably tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get to that shipping today. Those will ship tomorrow. So anyone who has not at least received a shipping notification from me, you should see that tomorrow after stream. So we'll have more giveaways on stream tomorrow, and then we'll have shipping from there. All right. I think that's gonna do it today. The podcast, is the podcast out yet? Mike is always so fast on these because we're so efficient in how we record our podcast. Mike has posted and edited and posted Pen Addict 464 with Dowdyism and iMike, a paint job and a story. So it is there. It is fast, and it is on, and it is fun. We have a good time today. So have fun. Enjoy the podcast. Thanks for hanging out on Twitch for the post show. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, to swatch some inks. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, wait. I'm not leaving yet. Clark, right there. I remembered it right at the same time. We got to raid someone. Let's go look. Let's go see who we're raiding. We got to raid. I got to pull up my stream. I was not prepared. Bye, 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 bye. All right, real quick. Anyone? I don't see anyone right offhand. No mic. Any stationary brews. Let's go over to Makers and Crafting. We might pop into someone new today. Or not. We can just go. But I really got to do a good job rating. I'm open to suggestions. Duo MTL is great. I need a little more specifics. What do they do? What are they into? That journaling guy is doing a productivity stream. That sounds interesting. Where is that? Let me look that one up. His trophy hunter does cross stitch. Oh, cool. That journaling guy, virtual cafe, Pomodoro technique. Let's check this out. Oh, I got an ad first. We're going to check it out. Remote bird watching. We totally interrupt a productivity stream. Maybe we won't totally interrupt. I'll probably get a takedown notice for Twitch's ads. This is Adobe. All right, well, look at these. Yeah, sorry I didn't prepare for this earlier. Let's see. Come on, ad. Finish up. Brian is a bullet journaler. Oh, they're talking about Archer and Olive in the chat. We're going. That journaling guy. All right, let me do this. All right, don't go in there and ruin it yet. Oh, he's got chill vibes. All right, let's do it. Shh. We can be chill when we go in there. We don't want to interrupt. Shh, product. We don't want to interrupt. All right. I'm going to kick this off here in a sec. All right. Don't be too loud, chat. I love you. Bye.
Sorry, you guys came. It's working. Hello, hello. Hi, this is crazy. Welcome. Thank you, Tessa, for following. Hey guys, what's up? You can't interrupt. That's fine. That's fine. The interruption is completely fine. Kim, Michelle, thank you so much for the follow. You guys are awesome. Welcome, welcome. Wow.